Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Monday the 11th of December 2017. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. It's Monday, so we're looking at things on a weekly basis to kick things off. First of all, then, look at this divergence between the Aussie dollar and the Kiwi dollar against the greenback. The Aussie down, the Kiwi up, and we'll look at the reasons behind that upward move in the Kiwi in a bit more detail momentarily. We've also seen gains for the US dollar against the Canadian dollar and the Mexican peso. I think we can draw a direct line there back to the economic data we saw from the US last week, including non-farm payrolls. And Bitcoin starts the week around $16,384. Over the last 7 days, a move of 41%. Of course, it's an important week for Bitcoin because futures contracts have started trading in the States. Many predicted that the price would collapse. That hasn't been the case as yet. Let's see what happens over the coming week. Right, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets. That's a pretty sparse calendar today. We've already had machine tool orders for November out of Japan, a read of 46.9 against the prior read of 49.8. To come, we will have retail sales data for October out of Italy, industrial production from Greece, that's also around 9 o'clock. At 11 a.m. GMT, we'll have trade balance data out of Portugal. At 1500 GMT this afternoon, the JOLTS job openings data for October out of the States, although that's probably been surpassed by, or superseded, perhaps I should say, by Friday's jobs data. And then at 16:30, we have 3 and 6 month bill auctions out of the US, and that'll be followed at 6 o'clock GMT tonight by 3-year and 10-year note auctions. And if you're still in the market at 23.50, you can watch for domestic corporate goods price index data from Japan for November. Right, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye today. First of all, markets have warmed to the announcement of a new Reserve Bank of New Zealand governor, and the Kiwi has rallied. And you remember, of course, that the Bank of New Zealand said last week that they were thinking about their monetary policy tools, how they could stimulate the economy, and this ties in nicely with that theme. Iceland's credit rating is raised to single A by Fitch. Iceland, of course, was bankrupted in the teeth of the global financial crisis, so a strong recovery there. China's November inflation data, both PPI and CPI, showed that the country is experiencing slowing price growth. Meanwhile, Asian financial stocks led by banking giant HSBC have rallied this morning, anticipating a US rate rise later this week. And today is Green Monday, one of the biggest online shopping days in the US, and it is seen as the last day to buy gifts for guaranteed pre-Xmas delivery, so it should be a busy day for the online retailers there. Okay, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and the week ahead. And why not think about this? As we move through December, our thoughts turn to what we can expect to see as traders in 2018. And US bank Goldman Sachs believes that the current financial and economic conditions are as good as it gets, and they see scope for above trend growth in 2018 as a result. So we've got a couple of charts here and a little bit of comment from Goldman's. Please take a moment to study these, but net forecasts are basically on the rise, or have been throughout 2017, and the current activity index here is rising, as you can see. They suggest that we could see above trend growth into 2018 as a result. Right, risk warning time. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the product, then please do contact your Pepperstone account executive.